I love cooking on fire, and cooking directly on the coals is even cooler to me. One of the things that you can do if you're ever out camping is actually make your own unleavened bread we call an ash cake. And all an ash cake is a little bit of water and flour, and we're gonna cook this directly on the coals. And you'll end up with is almost like a cracker that you can use with anything else you've got. You can put peanut butter on it, you can make little pizzas out of it. It's just something really neat that you can do when you're out camping with your friends and family. We're gonna start with our flour in this bowl here. And we're put a little well in the middle and just add a little bit of water at a time because you want this to be very cakey. And I'm just gonna mix it up with my finger here. This is starting to clump together, but we still have a lot of dry flour, so I'm gonna add a little bit of more water to it, but just add a little bit at a time. You can always add more water. You can't take it out. All right, so we're getting super close now. We can see how it's caking up here. But it's still a little tiny dry, so I'm just gonna splash a little bit more water in and work it in. All right, so what we have now here is this nice dough ball. Kind of made sure everything's all worked together. It's not super sticky. And I'm just gonna pull some of it out and make little individual balls with that, and that'll be our individual ash cakes. And if it is too sticky, you can always add a little more flour onto your hands. Just form a nice little cake. And these can really be as big as you want, but you do want them to be decently thin so that they cook all the way through. And once that's good to go, get a nice size, we're gonna put it right on the coals. And you're really gonna need to play with it to find out the right time to cook either side, because you want it to be nice and toasty. You want to pick up some of the char. I think like a Neapolitan pizza, it's gonna have some of those scorch marks on it, and that's great, that's good flavor. Let's see what we got going on here. We're ready to flip. Got some nice char on that one. That one's ready to flip. And those will just be a couple more minutes on that side, and then they'll be done. So here we got this one. It's all done, ready to go. You can break it apart. You know, and see, it looks a lot like bread. Now you could put salt on this, and it would be kind of like a pretzel. You can eat it just plain like that. It's nice, something a little different when you're out in the field. Like I said, it's kind of a cool way to impress your friends and family if you're camping with them. Bring a little diversity to what you're doing. Now, I just think it's cool to get really in touch with food directly on the heat source like that. If you want to try ash cakes yourself, let me know how it goes in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button.